Hi everyone, my name is Anamika and today we are here with Dr. Piyali Goswami. She's the founder of International Student Agency. So this video is especially for students who are willing to take admission abroad. So please do watch this video. We have Dr. Piyali Goswami. She would be guiding us with the valuable information for the admission process.
Hi, my name is Dr. Piyali Goswami. I am the founder of International Student Agency, and we deal mainly with the students who want to do MBBS or medicine in Georgia and in other countries.
So, Piyali ma'am, why are we making this podcast and how will this podcast help students out there like who are seeking, like who wish to go for MBBS India or abroad? And especially, why is this podcast with you, ma'am?
Okay, so I'll answer one by one. So first of all, it's a very good question, which like it's very frequently asked question. So first is that there will be so many podcasts and videos regarding this. Sometimes it is, it will be helpful. Sometimes it is misleading for the students. So I can guarantee you that this podcast will be very much helpful for the students and if they watch this. And the second question is why me? Why to have podcast with me? So actually I have been student, MBBS student. So I was in the same situation which are they in this point of time. So I think I can make some relevancy with them. I was someday in their situation and I was having the same mindset, and I wasted some few years of mine getting admissions, seeking admissions in India, and then I was again kind of cheated by the consultants, and I was sent to one more country where I was not at all satisfied what I wanted. In fact, I want that the students who actually desire for the same education, they also will be like, if I was in their position only. So I have been, I have been cheated so many times. So I think I can understand their position and I can understand what they're going through, and maybe I can help them, guiding them doing this and take a better career option. And because this is actually the time where we can choose our career, our future, and we can shape it well.
So, ma'am, can you summarize like what all topics we are going to discuss in this podcast?
So firstly, we are going to talk about the NEET score, how much the student must score to get the eligibility to do MBBS in India or in abroad. Second question I'll answer is the most common question of the parents, that which country to send if at all we are choosing the country. The third question is the financial comparison, how much it can go up to, how much they have to invest to make their daughter or son study if they are studying in India or in abroad. So the fourth question I'm going to answer is like, is the, if the student is going abroad and the degree will be valid in India or not. And one website I'm going to discuss with you today, in which it is, where they can evaluate. You can see the country enlisted and the university from where they can actually get their decision if they want to study in that university or not. So I'm going to talk about the medicine program in different countries, especially, for example, I'm talking about Georgia. So the course duration, if the degree is valid in India or not, it is NMC approved or not, what is the clinical exposure, is the subjects relevant, like same like India or not. So we are going to discuss all these things. So is Georgia is a better country or not? Then what is the admission process, how much time will it take to get enrolled in the university? So will they get the same universities if they which they are choosing? and why us, why ISA. So we are going to discuss all the topics here in this podcast.
So, ma'am, we'll talk about the NEET topic. So, there are two categories of students who have qualified NEET and who have not qualified NEET. So, what are the options available for both the categories of students?
Okay, so now I'll talk about the students who have not qualified the NEET. So those who have not qualified the NEET, technically they can get the admission in abroad, and they can do their MBBS or medicine program in abroad rather than in like other than India, but they cannot come back to India and practice, whereas they can, in other countries they can practice. So this is actually a very critical topic to talk about. So I think, if any students are there regarding this, you have to wait for some time for for our next podcast about this, or you have to come to our office, you have to discuss with us, and then maybe we can help you out in this scenario. And for the students who are qualifying NEET, there is particular designation. Like for example, I'll take the students who scored in between 100 to 200 or 250. Okay, so it is there is very low chance of them to to get seat in India. But yes, they can secure their seat in abroad in some private medical colleges. For example, the countries like Russia, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Georgia, they can be easily getting the seat in the private colleges. And for the students who are scoring like about 200, 350, for them, they can secure, definitely they can secure seat in India, but in medical college in India, and that will cost them around more than 1 CR. So if any students parents are listening to this, if you want your child to be here in India with the NEET score 200 to 350, you have to have a minimum budget of 1 CR to 2 CR, that too in a private medical college. And if not, if you want to save your 60 to 70 lakhs, you can go to a reputed country like Georgia or like Russia, like Kazakhstan, and get your medicine program degree done, and you can save your 60 to 70 lakhs, because ultimately it's just a graduating course and you're getting the same education what you're getting in India and in abroad. And the students who will be getting around 350 to around 500, I will recommend the same thing. If you want in India, please, then you have to go to private medical colleges, and then you have an option of doing the medicine from reputed government colleges in abroad also. And the students who will be scoring more than 500, so I will be telling them, please don't hurry up, wait for your counseling, wait for your turn, then only get back to us. We will be helping you getting the best medical college in abroad.
So, ma'am, the most common question from the parents is that should they keep their students in India or send them abroad?
If the score is more than 500, definitely, please keep your child in India. Counseling, do your counseling and all. Definitely, you're going to stay there in India. That is not a problem. He's going to score good. So keep your child in India, and then if there is the marks is little low, and then you have to think about your budget. Then you have to increase your budget, and it should be at least more than 1 CR to 2 CR it can go. And if you can keep up that budget, you can put him or her in a private medical college, that's for sure. And if you have a very constricted budget, then there's nothing to worry. You can take your daughter or son's admission in abroad. And there is a huge finance difference will be there, as you can save your 50 lakhs to 60 lakhs in this case. And anyhow, this one license exam has come up, which is next NEXT. Anyhow, whoever studying in a private medical college in India or a foreign medical graduate has to write this exam, which is next exam. So anyhow, you can save your 50 to 60 lakhs here, and you can send your child there in abroad. Yes, why abroad? He or she can get a much more clinical exposure there. That he will or she will be having different European or different kind of education, US education pattern will be there. So the pattern will be very much European or American, and then you can take a try on it to send your child in abroad, rather than sticking to the plan of being monotonous to be in India.
So, ma'am, if you go abroad, will that degree be valid in India or not?
Of course, it is valid in India. It Countries like Georgia, Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan. These are all countries which are valid in India. You can actually open in Google the FMGE passing rates of 2024 or any current year. You can check that there will be a number of the students appeared for the exam, the university from the university pass out, and how many passed. So you can get, they are definitely valid in India, and that's why they are sitting for the exam and getting the results.
Actually, there is a lot of concern coming from the parent side as well as from the student side as well. There is a variable of opinions coming from different sources. Okay, whether it be authentic or not, the it comes from different comes like out of different opinions that this university is good or the other one is a better option. Like even they start googling also, there are different types of opinions coming out or different types of answers to the same question.
Right.
So I would like to ask you that what would be a reliable source or a site, whatever it might be, from where these parents or students can get a valid information regarding which university is the best or which college to choose and all.
Very relevant question. I have been asking this question quite a few times. I mean, a number of times, that from where do we get the original information from? So, yes, there's one site, there's one website where I'm going to reveal today. So, you have to go to Google, okay? Then you have to open WWDOMS, WDOMS. So this is World Directory of Medical Schools. Now you open this thing, the website. Okay, so actually this website is operated by WFME and FAMER. Okay, so these are all the Federation of Medicine Federation of France and US. So now we go to the search button. Now I get back. Okay, now for example, I choose one country, India. If you go with me, I'll choose a country, for example, India. So we all know about Indian universities. Okay, so I wrote in country for India, and for example, I'll take one city, Delhi. So we all know about AIMS, right? It's the topmost medical college. So we all know about AIMS. So we will search about AIMS now. How it goes? So we write Delhi in the city, and we put the search button. Okay, now we get the list of universities and colleges it is listed in. We have in this website All India Institute of Medical Science, Army College of Medical Science, Atal Bihari Vajpayee Institute, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar College, Hamdard Institute of Medical Science College, Lady Harding Medical College, Maulana Azad Medical College, North Delhi Municipal Corporation Medical College. All colleges are there. Okay, so now what specially I'll see All India Institute of Medical Science, AIMS, I will click on to. Now the school details are, it is established, it is a government, which is a public college. Year of instruction started 1956. It's in English, it's operational. Okay, now the program details I'll see. Okay, so the program details, you can see this, the code, the college offers you Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. It is established in 1956. 5.5 years of course duration. The language of instruction is in English. So you can see all the details are in this website. So don't have to believe us or anyone. You can Google, go to WDOMS, put your desired country, check on it, and you will get all the details about that university which you want to. First, go tally and get the university. Check on that website. Don't believe anyone. Then get and decide your university. So now let's go to Georgia, and one of the most searched university in Georgia is Tbilisi State Medical University. Now we will check Tbilisi State Medical University's details. Okay, now we can see this is also a government university. It is started in 1918. So 1918, it means it is older than AIMS also. Okay, the instruction, the language of instruction is Georgian and English, which actually satisfying one rule for NMC. Then we go to program details, and if you go there, it is a 6 years program, and the curriculum was revised in 2009. So it is more than 100 years of the university this is. And if you are choosing any university, it's better if you choose a 20 years old university minimum, where you're going to invest your future.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing this information. I think now students are updated to it. Fine. So, ma'am, if you look into Georgia, what is the duration of this course, and like, is the university NMC approved or not, or like, what is the practical exposure which the students will be getting and all?
Okay. So yeah, the thing is that yes, definitely Georgia and other countries are NMC approved. Georgia, Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, these are all the countries. They fall in the NMC. They follow the NMC guidelines, and they are definitely eligible. The students, if they're studying from these countries, they're eligible to practice in India after writing and cracking the next exam. The course duration in Georgia or any other countries, you can keep it in mind that it's 6 years. It's 5 plus 1 year, 1 year of internship and 5 years of the education. It follows that norms that of NMC as well. 54 months of minimum, it should be 54 months, which India follows, and it is 60 months in any other country. So it is all total 6 years, which other countries follow. Yeah, so the thing is that different countries are having different pattern of having the clinical exposure. For example, in Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, they have a pattern that they are going to have their clinical exposure in 5th year. Before that, I don't think they will be going to hospital, but there will be not much interaction with the patient. In Georgia, the internship will be in the last year, but the exposure will be from 3rd year itself, or maybe from 5th year, 5th semester. They will be going to the hospitals. They're going to interact with the patient. They're going to go to different departments. Like from 3rd year, the clinical department starts, and they will be going to ophthalmology department, or they will be going to surgery. They're going to go for obstetrics department. So they're going to go to different departments, and they're going to do their classes there, give their practicals there, see all the patients and interact with the patients, talk to them, get their feedback, and get their routine medication done. So yes, they will be doing from third year itself, and lastly the 1 year internship is also there. So depends upon the country, depends upon the university they are choosing. The clinical exposure turns like that.
So, ma'am, with regard to the information you shared, actually, me and as well as the viewers out there, I think like we are confused. We are not in a situation to choose like which country is the best option and all. So, what would be your opinion on that?
Okay, okay. Very deep question you have asked me. So it's like if we are choosing a country, we should keep something, certain things in our mind. First of all, is safety. You should choose a country before education. What comes first is safety. If it's for girls or if it is for boy, both of them, we choose safety first. Then we choose the education quality. So it is the second most important point. What we choose is the education quality. How the country recognized, is it a valid country to go, what is the quality of the education. Third is what we choose is the medium of instruction, in which language the university or that country is teaching us or giving us education on. So if you place all these things on place, and if you see each and every country, and yes, the living standards, how it goes, so you choose the country according to this 4 points. Number one, if I take Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, or like countries like this, yes, the education quality is good, definitely good, but the living standards are very low grade. Why I am saying, when a parent is sending their child to a country and investing good amount of money, they put their expectation high about the country. So if you are sending your child, you might think that her or his or her living standards will be high, which is not actually so much up to the mark in Kazakhstan or Kyrgyzstan. It is very much low graded, lower than India, how we are staying. Now let's come to Russia. Of course, Russia has a very extreme climate. It is like 6 to 7 months is very cold. The cold can go up to minus 30 degree Celsius. So, it's very hard to sustain there. Number one. Number two is war is going on. We can think about that also. We can put now into the consideration. Third is the medium of instruction is bilingual. Like from third year, the university in you have to study in Russian language. If you are okay with the Russian language thing, or you can cope up with the cold, then I think you can go to Russia because it is approved by NMC also. Now, third is Georgia. If I say why Georgia, Georgia is in the safety, it is coming in rank. It is the most vocably said safetiest place in the world for girls, for boys, both. The medium of instruction in Georgia is English. The education quality of Georgia is really very much high, as it is recognized by WFME, FAMER, ECFMG. So it is ECFMG recognized. It means that you can work in US. It is GMC recognized. It means you can work in UK. It is recognized by Indian government, NMC approved. So we can say that Georgia is having quality of education. safety, we can put it. Quality of medium of instruction is also in English throughout 6 years. And the last point is the living standard. It's totally a European standard of living, as it is a part of European country. So we can actually, we can think of Georgia more than any other country in this case.
So, ma'am, what is the admission process and how long does it take?
Okay. The admission process for government college, if you choose a government college in Georgia, so you have to write one English exam, you have to pass B1 or B2 level for it, and then we can apply for the admission letter. Whereas if you are choosing a private medical college, you don't have to write a English exam of any particular organization. You only have to give an interview to the university, and then you get the main one thing is common for both the admission process, that you have to qualify the NEET. And yes, how much time it takes, the time required for all the process from ministry to visa, it will take 3.5 months to 4 months. So for different university, it is having different time taking. So for government university, if you're choosing a government university, it will be like you have to give one English exam of a percent, and then you have to get at least minimum of B1 or B2 level. You have to crack that, and then we can apply for the admission letter. And for a private medical college, you don't have to write any English exam. You have to have one interview from the university. They will schedule one interview with you for the English test or for the English interview, or a English test they will schedule from their side, and you have to give that. That is for the private medical college. But one thing in common for both of them, that you have to qualify NEET for that reason. And yes, the next question is that how many days it takes to complete the process. It takes 2 to 3 months approximately to clear all the process.
How about the food and all? Is Indian meals available there?
Yes. So in our hostel, we have 3 times Indian meals, uh, and we give Wi-Fi, we give laundry, everything. Everything is included in our hostel. So if you're going to our hostel, we take care of everything. We give 3 times Indian food, we give laundry, we give electricity, we give heater. Whatever it is there, it is all included in our package, what will be sent to you.
So, ma'am, can students return to India after studying in Georgia, and can they practice in India after the
Yes,
course?
yes, of course they can. They are Georgia follow all the rules and regulations of India, of NMC guidelines. Not Yes, of course they are following in US rules. They are following UK rules. Of course they are following Indian rules also. And the students can come back to India, and they can write their license exam, and they can practice in India. So one more myth I want to conclude today, that there is there is always a rumor that the course is 6 years or 9 years. So I want to clear it out, and I'm posting one document from the government of Georgia, written to embassy of to the NMC people. I will be giving it in the description, and I think I will be posting it here also. If you go through this document, it is totally clearly stated by the government that their degree is valid, equivalent to UK MBBS and Indian MBBS. And yes, it is not 6 years, it is not 9 years program, it is 6 years program. NMC has given one outline that the student who is studying from a particular country should be eligible to practice in that country. It is not that they should get a license from that country. So there is a huge difference which has been manipulated by every one of us, that the country, that student must get license from that country and can come back to India. So the course duration will be 9 years. It is not like that. NMC has clearly stated if any student is going to a particular country, that country should allow him or her to to write the license exam and for sit for the license, and they can practice there. If the student is going to Georgia, he or she is eligible to write the license exam and can practice in India. If not, they want to practice in Georgia, they can come back to India and they can write next and they can practice in India. But they're eligible in both the countries.
What is the tuition fee range for MBBS as well as nursing programs in Georgia?
So it depends upon the college, the university the students are selecting. For example, we have a government 100 years old government university, which is named as Batumi Shota State Medical University. It is a top ranked university, which the fees is $5,000, which is equivalent to approx 4,25,000 per year in India. And one university is there, which is also a top ranked university, Tbilisi State Medical University, which is with their fees is $8,000, which is 6,25,000 in INR, in Indian currency, per year. So it depends upon the university the student is choosing. They will get the variety of variations of fees there.
So, ma'am, what will be the cost of living for international students in Georgia?
It will be around 15,000 to 20,000 approximately in a month.
Ma'am, are there any scholarship opportunities for international students in Georgia?
So yes, of course they are going to get the scholarship. The scholarship is totally depending on the education, the what students are giving. So after first semester or first year, they can get the scholarship depending upon their marks. They should score more than 90% in their first term and the second term. If they're scoring that, they're going to get $100 per month.
Ma'am, can students work in countries like Europe or the USA after graduating from Georgia?
Yes, as I already discussed that country, this country is ECFMG GMC recognized, which means that the student can practice in US, in UK, all over Europe, in America, in India. It is NMC approved also, so they can work worldwide.
So, thank you, ma'am, for your valuable information. So, if I was a student, I would be choosing Georgia as an option from from the information which you shared now. So, ma'am, can you just tell me like how your agency, how International Student Agency can help like me as a student or like the viewers out there, like how you can like what service can you render them in their admission process and all. Like, can you tell me
Yes.
briefly about it?
Yes, first of all, I'm going to tell that my company is not only registered in India, it is registered in Georgia also. For more details, I can tell you my company. I have given the my company details. If you go to that website mygov.ge, you put my company detail, you will see my company is registered. That is, International Student Agency is registered from not from now, but from past few years. And my company is also registered in India. So very few companies are there who are here and also there. Every company is settled in here but not there in Georgia. So my first point of my company and choosing ISA is we are in India and we are in Georgia. Second, to know the process, you have to contact us. So we have office in 3 different cities, in Kochi, in Delhi, in Mumbai, in India, and also in Tbilisi and Batumi. So we give service from A to Z. It means that we will be doing the English version exam for you. We will be giving you admission letter, doing your ministry, getting your visa process done. Then you come to Georgia. We'll pick you up, give you SIM cards, take you to the hostel, serve you food, and then take you to the university, doing your registration, do your bank works, give your student cards, do your TRC, everything which is required to stay there. We will be doing every needful things to you. So we work A to Z. So for more details, you have to come to our office and contact us regarding this.
So, ma'am, I would like to ask, like, obviously, there will be when students are studying in Georgia, there might be a kind of homesickness for them, right?
Correct, correct.
So, from the parent side, I would like to ask, will you be assisting parents to visit their children in Georgia?
Of course, like if the parents are seeking, like they want to go to Georgia, we will definitely help them. And even we have helped a lot of parents. And if you go to my YouTube channel, we have helped one parent, Mr. Anto John, and they have went with the whole family and been there for 1 week. So yeah, definitely we'll help them getting their visa done. We will be getting it from our side. That's not at all an issue.
That brings us to the end of this insightful episode. A big thank you to Dr. Piyali Goswami for her valuable information and guidance. So, if you're considering studying medicine in Georgia, so please do visit our website or connect with us on social media. We are here to guide you at every step on the way. So don't forget to subscribe, share, and stay tuned for more expert advice. And thank you for listening. And thank you, ma'am, so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.